solving for angles. Okay, let's take Soh-Cah-Toa and actually apply it to a triangle now. Since there are three sides to the triangle, there are several ways we can use the side lengths to solve for the value of an angle. So here we have triangle ABC. We have three angles labeled, angle 1, angle 2, and angle 3. And then we have our three sides of our triangle. Let's solve for the value of angle 1. Okay, if I want to figure out the value of angle 1, there are several different ways I could go about it. I could calculate the sine of angle 1 by saying the sine is equal to the opposite side divided by the hypotenuse. The opposite side of angle 1 is side BC, and the hypotenuse is AC. So I could say BC divided by AC is equal to the sine of angle 1. I could find the cosine of angle 1 by using the adjacent side and the hypotenuse. Cosine of angle 1 is equal to the adjacent side AB divided by the hypotenuse AC. And thirdly, I could find a value of my angle 1 by solving for the tangent of angle 1. Tangent is equal to the opposite side divided by the adjacent side. Opposite side is BC, the adjacent side is AB, so the tangent of angle 1 is equal to BC divided by AB. We could solve for the value of the angle any of these three ways and come up with the same answer. So I could plug in my different numbers and then take the inverse sine, inverse cosine, or inverse tangent, and actually I would find out that angle 1 might be 42 degrees, but it would be 42 degrees no matter which way I did this, sine, cosine, or tangent way. Okay, let's take a look at our example. We have a 6, 8, 10 triangle. Notice that this is actually a 3, 4, 5 triangle doubled. And we have angle A. Let's solve for the value of angle A. Actually, our question says, what is the sine of angle A? We know that sine, again, is opposite side divided by hypotenuse. So the sine of A is equal to 8, our opposite side, divided by 10, our hypotenuse. That's all you've got to do for the test, to be able to understand the relationships between the sides of the triangles, sine, cosine, and tangent. Now, please realize that the value of sine and cosine can never be greater than 1, because you're always dividing the length of a side divided by the length of the hypotenuse. And we know that the hypotenuse is always the longest side of the triangle. So any side of the triangle will always be smaller than the hypotenuse. So you're always dividing a smaller number by a larger number. In the example, we had 8 divided by 10, a smaller side divided by the bigger hypotenuse. So even if you get stuck on the exam, if you're solving for sine or cosine, you can eliminate any answer that's equal to or greater than 1. For example, if one of your answer choices was 10 divided by 8, you could eliminate that because you would know that a side is never greater than the hypotenuse.